Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here doing a guided reading. Before I started the reading, I just kept hearing, like what's new? What's new? So here I am doing a reading to find out, like what's new? What's the new energy surrounding the collective at this time? With the way that everyone, decides to work through the energy in their time according to their timeline, circumstance, and or situation, a lot of the readings, can, get repetitive. And although, repetition is, how we learn in a sense, I'm guessing like with why I'm sitting here recording this is, to pick up on some of the new energy. As I am recording this, we do have the sun in Pisces, and the moon is in Taurus. But today we also had Mercury and Venus move out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. So some of you may have even felt like almost like a lift in the energy. But I'm not going to be long-winded. I'm just going to see what's new, because that's all I keep hearing is what's new. Like, it almost feels like some of you may just be tired of the old and, wanting to know what's new. So we're going to see what messages Spirit brings through. I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck to grab the overall energy. I'll then be using the Radiant Wise Tarot, and the guidance or advice is going to come from the Angel Answers deck. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I did already shuffle, and I cleansed the space. I even hit my singing bowl before I did this reading. So we're just going to see what comes through. And yes, the bottom of the deck is the Firefly. So this energy of the Firefly, it's almost giving me like that full Page of Wands energy. Like, yeah, like what's new? Like, some of you may be feeling like a spark of creativity. It almost feels like, because I'm even noticing, just sitting here as I'm talking, like I feel like they just gave me Joe Budden's Pump It Up. But yeah, I'm feeling like excited, like ready for what's to come. And for some of you, whatever this creative spark is, especially with the lion coming out up under it, it's like you're focused. I almost feel like there's a focused intent to almost, they just said, follow through on whatever it is that you may be feeling like you need to do with this Firefly energy. I'm also getting like timing off of this card. Like almost like a sense of urgency to do it now, do it now. So I don't know what that is, but some of you may be, getting intuitively guided to do something now. You may be feeling like you're running out of time, but let's see what's new. This one wants to come out, so we'll take it. Yeah. The Frog, and this is that full energy. This is the full energy to me in this deck. Ready to just, come out from under, like, I feel like, for some of you, you may be feeling like you're under a dark cloud right now, and you're ready to just leap and take a leap of faith. Like, you're ready to just go after what you almost like what you've been creatively, with the crow at the bottom of the deck, you've been holding in, and it's ready to come out. Go for it. You've been honing, in on all of this creative energy and not letting this light disperse the dark. Well, let's see what else. I'm loving that Frog energy. What's new? What's new for the collective? Oh, that's too many. Give me less cards. What's new? what's new for the collective. They just said you have to do it. And what I'm getting is like we seen the crow at the bottom of the deck, that all that color that the crow was, you know, sitting on. It's like they're telling me like that is, it's within you. So you have to be the one to do it. You have to be the one to take this leap of faith, to come out from under this. It almost feels like you're under like some type of emotional pressure or weight, is the only way that I can explain it. But what other messages do we need in regards to what's new for the collective? Yes, the butterfly, which speaks to, you know, transformation, change. And some of you are, I'm getting it two ways. Some of you are wanting to, you know, like transform yourself, but you have to be the one to do that. But for some of you, I am also getting like you've watched someone or something transform as this butterfly, because I do feel like for some of you this could be like another person, but there's something emotionally like weighing you down that has you like, I just feel like all over the place emotionally. It could be like outside influences, especially with this panther energy showing up behind this octopus. Like, it almost feels like if this panther energy is like outside influences, whether it's other people, places, or things, like it's almost like you're letting it get to you. What people say, what people may have to say. And it's like you have to shut that out. With the camel, it's like you gotta get stable in your emotions and how you feel, and ultimately like it almost feels like turn your back on these people. It could be one person, it could be, you know, multiple people, or a situation, or, you know, whatever outside influences that you're letting get to you on an emotional level. Like, give me one more, please, Spirit. Yes, the tiger. Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, you just, it's almost giving me the same energy as the lion with this tiger. Like, you got your eyes set on the prize with this tiger here. Your focus, your intuition, especially with that moon over the third eye on this tiger, your intuition is telling you to just do it, because if for some of you it's something that you're passionate about. It could be a person that you're passionate about, that you want to go towards, however it resonates for you. But like I said, a lot of you are worried about with the fire ant, like, again, those outside influences, feeling like under pressure or under attack with the fire ant energy. Like, so it's keeping you, holding yourself back with the earthworm again, and not letting that color out. Like, they're bringing like that vibrancy, that life is what the colors are giving me here. But let's take a look at the bottom of the tarot deck and clarify some of this. So we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It could be, you know, it is masculine energy. Male or female, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you know, like some of you, what I'm feeling with this King of Pentacles is like, I am still getting like that focused energy, but it's also making me feel like you're not taking any action in regards to what you want. You're looking at it. And this could be like a person, place, or thing. It could be a job. It could be, you know, something that you want to buy. It could be a person. So, you know, and it's just like, for some of you, this is also representing to me like the material world. You guys hold on to a certain almost like mindset of what, like, it's almost like what society tells you to be. And because some of you are so rooted and almost invested in what other people have to say, you're missing your opportunity that's trying to come in for you, a fresh new emotional start. You don't, it's like some of you're it's almost giving me like a sacrifice in energy, because this emotion, this water that this frog is under, this cloud, it's like spirit, God, and the universe are trying to, give you a fresh start emotionally, whatever it may be, but you're too focused on the material. And they're trying to get you to, it's almost like be free with the Lovers here, to come out of whatever restriction you're feeling with the devil right behind it. But let's see, what's new, Spirit? What messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread? Let me get the cards out. What's new? Spirit is coming through. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so the first, let me just show the cards. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Then we have the Nine of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. And the first thing I was drawn to was this Four of Pentacles, because it's making me feel like that same energy from that King of Pentacles here. That was at the bottom of the deck initially. And what that's making me feel is like, yeah, some of you guys are, in a very stubborn energy, not wanting to let go of things materially, no matter, what it is. You're holding on and almost like unwilling to budge with this Four of Pentacles here, because some of you are afraid of change, literally, with the Nine of Swords coming out up under this butterfly. You're afraid of change because whatever you're in right now, whatever situation or circumstance, like, it's almost like you have a fear of loss, and that's being confirmed with the Five of Pentacles here as well. Fear of loss, of being alone, of abandonment. Because then with the Six of Pentacles, what I'm feeling is like some of you are expending yourself, whether, it's materially, or how can I say this? Like, it's like you're expending yourself emotionally to the point where you feel drained with it coming out up under this frog. But it's like some of you are afraid to make a change, to stop. Like, some of you are worried about what happens if you stop giving to certain people, places, and things. You're going to be alone. And from what the cards are saying here, that's not true. It's almost like Let me get one more because with this tiger, I almost feel like this tiger is coming through as like spirit trying to guide you towards something more emotionally balanced, because you're lacking emotional, it almost feels like emotional fulfillment over here with this frog energy. Like I said, I just feel like you're like heavily burdened emotionally, but it's like expending or costing you physical energy, whether that be money or your time, your energy, whatever it is. Like, it's costing you something physical. And with spirit here, like I said, the moon over the tiger was giving me that intuition, and the high priestess came out. And some of you are, spirit is trying to get you to focus on your intuition, because in doing that, it's going to align you emotionally with others. But you're like not listening to your intuition. You're being more like all caught up in your head, fearing the worst because of this change that you would have to make. Give me one more for the tiger. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, which means like it's time for you to bloom. It's time for you to blossom, is what I'm getting off of this Empress here. It's time for you to blossom and create. We got the Empress and the Magician. And and you doing this and taking this action, it is going to cause certain things to, fall away or be, torn down. But let me get one more for this tiger. What is this tiger? Why is this tiger here? Why is this tiger here? Yeah, like I said, I feel like it's spirit trying to guide you towards your happiness. Emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups, the ultimate emotional fulfillment, and get you to break out of almost this negative mindset with the Ten of Swords that you've been stuck in as this hanged man. What is this Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I might have already said it, so they may not clarify it. The Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Because in between it is the Ace of Pentacles, which would be it'll be a new physical beginning. Something, tangible, something real, something that you can touch. Yep, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you, you're in this energy because you're trying to satisfy, or appease, or honor, I'll say, family values. For some of you. For others of you, it's like, it could be for a job. You're expending too much time, energy, and effort into a job. With the Six of Pentacles to the 10, which is the 4, it's like you're holding on to it. But then with from the 10 to the 5 is another 5. So for some of you, it could be like I said, family traditions, family values, because the Ten of Pentacles is a family card, but it has something to do with between you and another dynamic, how you're giving and expending your time, energy, and effort. And for some of you, it is costing you, your happiness. And some of you, you're trying to honor it and make it work with the Three of Pentacles. But if you notice in this Three of Pentacles card, there's actually no pentacles. So it's time for this dynamic to change here with the Tower. And like I said, I felt like it's costing you, emotional satisfaction. And that's this Nine of Pentacles here. Whoever you're working with, working for, collaborating with, or working with, I hate to say it like this, but it's like they're not helping you. They're looking to you. What's this Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles? What's the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles? Yeah. We got the Two of Swords and the Fool. Some of you, especially with the Two of Swords here, you don't want to accept the reality that this change is almost necessary. And here's that Fool energy coming out again with the, because that's the energy I was feeling with the Frog here. That Fool. Some of you are afraid to take this, leap of faith. You're afraid. And for some of you, it's like you're deceiving yourself, because from the 2 to the 9 is the 7 of Swords. It's self-deception. For some of you, you're not wanting to realize how, you may have sabotaged something. But also for some of you, it's like you're like, it's giving me the energy of blind faith. Like you refuse to, like, you're not going to take this leap unless you can see what's on the other side. But the cards are saying, like, you got to move forward, though. Otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck and stagnant in this energy. Yes. You got to move forward and allow yourself to open up and be vulnerable. With the Knight of Cups. And for some of you, it is like turning, almost your back towards like these old feelings. It's cutting that energy out with the Knight of Swords. However you're feeling, like, you gotta come out of the way that you're feeling about this change, or about how people are going to look at you, what type of judgment or ridicule you're going to face, what is stern. It almost feels like whatever is stirring and brewing within you is for you. But you have to be the one to take that leap of faith, whether you can see how it's going to play out for you or not. What's this Two of Cups and the High Priestess? The Knight of Cups wanted to come out. Give me one more. And some of you, it's the fear of being vulnerable. It's a fear of being vulnerable with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Because it's almost like you want this emotional balance and fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. But it's also like you don't want to be vulnerable, because in being vulnerable, it's almost like some of you may not know how to feel being in a place of peace, being in a place of calm emotionally. Like you're used to having like chaotic feelings all the time, but that was what was causing you hurt and heartbreak and loss with the Three of Swords up under it. And with the Temperance card, that spirit trying to come in and like truly lighten your load and help you gain, some temperance, some emotional balance. And like I said, lighten your load with the Ten of Wands, because right now, internally, you are conflicted with the Five of Wands. And with that energy, it's causing you to procrastinate as this Knight of Pentacles, when you need to harness this Page of Wands. I said I felt that Page of Wands energy. You need to harness that energy and go towards your happiness with the Sun, because for a lot of you, it's brewing within you. And some of you are just wanting to be, you know, wanting to have that stability, seeking that, you know, stability and independence and confidence, but without all of the weight. Because the King of Pentacles, to me, he always, like, he may, you know, be financially stable, he may be well off, he may be practical, responsible, or whatever, but in the terms of the material world, he's heavy. He's covered in a lot of stuff, or he covers himself up with things where you can still, you know, there's a way to still have the things that you want, you know, materially or physically, but doing it in a lighter way. With the Nine of Pentacles, you can still have that stability, but it doesn't have to be so heavy. It's like you gotta, it's almost making me feel like learning how to, you know, in a way, like plant your seeds. How can I say it? Like, not all in one spot, or not all on one thing. That's what it's making me feel like. Because let's see what your intuition is telling you. What is their intuition? What is the collective's intuition telling them to do? You cannot make this shit up. And these cards wasn't even next to each other in the deck. Lighten your load. From the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like free yourself from obligation. Like some of you feel obligated to hold on to this energy, but it leaves you feeling heavy. You're not free. So with this Nine of Pentacles, that's how you know, free up the space. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, you allow like almost nature to take its natural cause. Or its natural, not cause, but, oh my God, the words just went out of my brain. Natural course, that's what I meant to say. Let the Wheel of Fortune, you know, turn the way it's supposed to turn. Wow. Because where they headed, Spirit, even though, you know, we know where they headed though. If they allow themselves to open up their intuition and move forward. You cannot make this shit up, bro. Yeah. We got the Wheel of Fortune again and the Seven of Swords. It's like almost the way this is making me feel is from the 6 to the 7 is the Ace. Where you'll be going if you allow yourself, your intuition to guide you with the 6 of Swords. Allow yourself to be open and vulnerable to something new, to change, because the Wheel of Fortune also represents change as well. It's almost like it would be like canceling out this self-deception that you have. But for some of you, if you don't, you're going to keep repeating the same cycles, is what I'm getting off of that too. You gotta, you know, take your power back as this Emperor. Get stable in your emotions. And you know what they just said? The stars shine whether we want them to or not. Own this star energy within yourself. Because for some of you, you know that, you know, it's like have hope and faith, whether you can see it or not. Because like they said, the stars is going to shine whether we want them to or not. They're going to shine. But you have to take the action as the Two of Wands and turn your back on the fear or the illusion or the self-deception that you're not you, or you can't have this, or it's a certain way that it has to be. No. So what's the Let me get the guidance or advice from Spirit. Yes, look. Thank you, Spirit, because you cannot make this shit up. No need to worry. You will have support. These helpful people that are trying to come in and emotionally, support you and align with you with this Two of Cups here. To share, because the Nine of Cups or the Ten of Cups is it's emotional fulfillment that you can share with others. Yep. And you'll be, improving health, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. It'll all come in. And it says, don't stop. You gotta just go with it. You gotta go with it. Because look at what's happened. Look at what's coming. Big happy changes. I don't even think I need to pull a card, because the bottom of the deck just said everything. But give me one for the collective as it pertains to this reading, this energy. What can they take with them? Healing, recovery. So basically what you can take with you from this reading is that there is a healing. There will be recovery that comes in after you take this, this leap of faith. It like the bottom card said, no need to worry. You will recover anything you may feel like you may lose with this Five of Pentacles. Give me one more. But like I said, the first thing I said was you have to take the action. And this peaceful resolution is almost giving me like Temperance card vibes. It's going to end, like some of you feel like it's going to end in like destruction, but it's not. This transformation is going to lead to balance and fulfillment and forward movement and like everything. Yeah, but you have to choose a new direction. Is what you want, do you really want it? That's what it makes me want to say, like, do you really want to be peaceful? Do you know what peace is without, chaos? Do you know what having calm emotions are? Because some of you do want it and you're being guided to it. But what you're showing the universe is that, oh no, I can't with this Four of Pentacles here. You want to hold on and, stay in like an old way of doing and being, and the energy is not conducive for that. So what's new as it pertains to this reading and this spread is you. They just said like, duh. Forgive me. It's you. It's your transformation. That's what's new. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is the reading. Wow. That's what's new. You. And some of you, you've done this. And some of you are being looked at as like, almost like like you're being used to show this person that it's real, it's attainable. What you want, you can have. You just got to focus on it. Follow your intuition. And that's how you attain the balance that you want. Because like I said, in the process of moving forward with this Wheel of Fortune, it like cancels out any self-deception or negative thoughts or, any type of manipulation that could have been happening to you, around you, anything, like it cancels it out. It cancels it out. And I can clarify that Seven of Swords for some of you, and then that'll be the reading. What's this Seven of Swords? You cannot make this shit up. Look. You'll be escaping that that mindset with the Five of Swords and the Devil of a perceived restriction. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's going to come through by way of, you know, some of you may get, you know, have that realization as the Page of Swords, but for some of you, it could be like a message that changes everything for you that you get. It's like almost like that Page of Swords is like an aha moment. And then you'll be off as the Knight of Wands towards that balance with temperance, peace, harmony, I'm getting, and closing out the cycle. Letting go of what no longer serves you and letting, you know, things fall where they lie with the Tower. You can't make this shit up. You cannot. So that is the reading, guys. As always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. As always, just to, you know, keep the vibes high. Because, you know, like, everything, you know, I'm not even going to say it like this. This is what I'll say. When I say sending everybody love and light is because, like, that's what, you know, how we combat the darkness. Not saying that everything is all peaches and cream or everything is going to be, you know, easy, because it's not. And I tell you guys that all the time. This shit ain't easy. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It's really not. And, you know, it is what it is. But when I, you know, tell you guys, like, sending you love and light, like, hopefully what you take from my reading helps uplift your spirits. It helps, you know, lighten, even if it's just for the time that you're watching it, to let you know that, you know, it's possible. It's possible, but it's not easy. You know, letting go of things that we've been taught or we've been shown or that we've been stuck in, and no matter what capacity it is, positive or negative, because everything good ain't always, you know, too much good ain't good, and too much bad ain't good. You gotta find like that, again, the temperance. You gotta, you know, moderate yourself, moderate your energy. So, again, thank you for tuning in with me. And I will see you all on the next reading. All right? Later.